Hi, Sunny.
Hi, Lokesh.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing today?
Yeah. About myself, I'm fine. Okay, let's start. Okay, tell me
Sure.
something about yourself and experiences. What are all the things you've done in previous?
Sure, Lokesh. Thank you. Firstly, good evening. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk about myself. My name is Sunny Sengeti. I have 8 years and 11 months of overall experience, and uh, I started my career with human resources consultancy, wherein I used to work as a recruiter. I worked there for 6 months, and then I joined ADP. Um, I worked for US taxation process for about 3 years, and then I moved to Wells Fargo as I got the opportunity to work for insurance process. Um, I've joined Wells Fargo in 2017. Since then, I am with Wells Fargo. I have overall with Wells Fargo, I have 5 years and 11 months of experience. Coming to my roles and responsibilities, uh, uh, my roles and responsibilities include everything from inventory management, conducting team huddles training, conducting training to new team members, and also generating reports, doing monthly audits and daily QC. And same time, I also take care of the team in the absence of manager. Also conduct the LOB calls in the absence of manager. Talking about my achievements, I have been nominated for Wells Fargo Champion Award, and also I have received a lot of appreciation from my onshore stakeholders for the process expertise and um, process knowledge that I have within my process. Um, I also received an appreciation from my manager for being approachable to all the team members. Um, this is about my achievements. Talking about my education background, I have done MBA in 2015 from St. John's PG College. I have done my BCom um, from Jagrati Degree College in 2013, and then my intermediate from Tarnak ISO Junior College in the year 2010. I've done my schooling from Railway Boys High School. This is all about me, Lokesh.
Yes, Sunny, it sounds good. I really appreciate you. Okay. Do you have any experience in implementations and have you done any implementations?
No, Lokesh. So coming to me, this is something new platform I have chosen.
Okay.
Microsoft Dynamics 365 is something new for me. As in when I so had the passion to learn and switch my career to Dynamics 365. With the interest, I have pursued online training of 30 hours. That was a professional training. Um, I have covered modules such as general liability, accounts payable, accounts receivable, and cash and bank. Um, these are the modules which we covered for 30 hours.
Okay. You don't have
So this is some,
any real-time experience? You don't have, na?
yes, Lokesh. I do not have the real-time experience, just that I'm aspiring to
Okay.
um, learn new technology. Yes,
Okay. This is very new platform to switch, right?
correct, correct.
Yeah. Okay, don't worry. Okay. Which modules do you aware on?
General liability and accounts payable and accounts receivable,
Okay.
cash and bank management.
Okay. Oh, finance already you learned, right?
Sorry, Lokesh, pardon me.
Do you have a practice experience in finance modules, I think, right? Like GL, APAR, cash and bank,
Yes, Lokesh,
right?
right,
Don't
Lokesh,
mind,
correct.
can you explain about general ledger procedures? What are all the functionalities involved in that? And why we use GL?
Um, so, so we get when we use this ERP tool, by using D365. So we get started with the legal entities creation, and then we create the general ledger. Before that, we also create the number sequence for all the vendors under accounts payable.
Okay.
And in general ledger, we create uh, the, the structure of accounts, and same time um, chart of accounts.
Mhm.
So to track all the daily transactions of multiple accounts in one. So this is the purpose of like having the general entries entered in
Okay.
on the
Okay.
on the book.
Yeah. Why we use account structure?
Account structure to maintain a record of all the uh, all the expenditure and liability of various accounts.
What are all the mandatory setups involved in accounting structure?
I'm sorry, sir, I do not know that.
Without account structure, it is
I just
okay. Okay. No worry. Without accounting structure, is it possible to do some transactions?
no
No.
look, it's not possible
Why?
because we have to configure the after configuring all the entries, then only we can move forward for the disbursement
Yeah. From
for the
architecture administration, whatever you have prepaid legal entity, number sequence, okay. Operating units. Under operating units, we have some business units, departments, cost centers, calendars, everything you learned, right? These all are the things
yes.
mandatory to merge in accounting structure. Okay. Accounting structure is a key role for entire application. Without accounting structure, we can't do anything. Okay. And we can't do any transactions, any kind of transactions without accounting structure. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. What is the difference between advanced rule and account structure?
Mm, uh, so actually I haven't done the preparation well, sir. So
Sure, no worry. Okay. Coming to accounting structure, if we have possible to create 10 plus 1 segments at a time, right? Okay. If we have to create n number of structures, okay, because of with the help of advanced rule. From there, we will create n number of structures, and finally, we have to merge in accounting structure and activate it. Okay. At that time only, it's possible to create n number of structures. Okay. Like with the help of dimensions in detail tracking. Do you know about dimensions?
right, sir. Yes.
Yeah. If suppose, for example, we have travel expense account. Okay. We have 4 business units. Okay. Each business units wise, we need to track travel expense. Okay. At that time, we need to define dimensions. Right. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
What is the difference between physical calendar and ledger calendar?
Physical calendar is something related to the start period of um, as per the time zone. We select the physical calendar for the client, for the customer in
Okay.
configuration process.
Yeah. Okay.
For India, it starts from uh, April 1st through 31st of March.
Yeah. Whatever you said,
Uh,
it's absolutely okay. Geographical locations wise, we need to define. Okay. If suppose take US, Jan to December. Okay. Suppose to take India,
right.
March to April, right? Good, excellent. At the time of reporting purpose, how do you divide periods? If suppose client needs every 45 days once report, right? At that time, definitely we need to divide the periods. How can you define? How can you divide the periods and how can you close the periods? Quarterly, half yearly, yearly, 45 days, 30 days. You need to divide, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, in this scenario, the client needs the report for every 45 days, correct? Sir?
Yeah. My question is that only. When you want to create fiscal calendar, at that time you need to divide the periods based on the client needs. How can you divide and how can you close that?
So I would go on a monthly basis as client's requirement is for 45 days.
But my scenario here
I
is
would go
45
with
days.
the frequency of.
Forgot about months, 3 months, quarterly, half-yearly. I'm asking you 45 days. How can you divide? How can you divide the periods and how can you define that?
Sorry, sir, I haven't explored.
No worry, no
I
worry.
haven't got the opportunity
Okay.
to explore.
At the time of fiscal calendar creation, okay, just Jan to December you can create, right? Automatically 14 periods will show. Okay. Extra 2 periods will be, one is operating, okay, operating or opening, closing or carry forwarding, 14th period. Okay. Above the 14 periods above, we have two setups. One is create closing period. The another one is divide periods. Okay. Just you can go and click divide period. From there, you will give Jan 1 to February 15. Okay. From there, you will divide and go to create closing period option. From there, you will from 1 to dates and close the periods. Then automatically will shown under the 14 periods that 45 days will be closing. Okay. Great. Then what about ledger calendar?
Uh, a ledger calendar is from the time is related to the time frame of the business when it is getting started. To be honest, sir, I do not know the answer at this
Okay,
point.
no worry. Ledger
I'm
calendar is
completely
totally tracking for the transactions. Okay. And giving access to the module wise and companies wise. Okay. If suppose we have already created physical calendar, so based on that, every period we have to track and every period we have to share. Okay, across the legal entities. Which legal entity do you want to share? Okay, and module wise access level we have. System administration, from there you will create users and user groups. Okay, that users will be assigning here for module wise access. Okay, and if suppose January period complete, everything is business will be going and good, and the January period will be closed, nothing pending in that. At that time the period status will be permanently closed. Okay, when we are entering into February, right? If suppose Jan period is completed, we are already entered February, but coming to January period, we have some pending transactions. Okay, we need to track. So at that time, ledger calendar will be helpful to change the period status on hold. Okay, why we use on hold? If is there any pending transactions, at that time the period status will be on hold, right?
okay.
Coming to open, when we are trying to do the transactions, right? The period will be automatically open. Current period, we are doing some transactions, right? That is nothing but period status will be open. Okay. If someone is asking about period status, then you said like this. Okay. You are saying like this. Oh, period status open, close, and hold. Okay. Great. Great.
Okay.
What are the triangulation currencies? Which currencies are support to triangulate?
Mm, as per the client, um, as per the client, um, um,
We have some
for example,
which currencies are support to triangle. If suppose INR to USD, which currency will be conversion supports?
INR to USD, right?
From currency to currency is there, right? We need to convert the currencies. Converting currency means triangulation. Third party currency will be support to convert the currencies from one to currencies. Okay. No worry. USD, Euro, okay, GBP, some few currencies. Okay. These are all the currencies will be helpful to convert the currencies. Okay. Great. 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 How to suspend the dimensions? If we have 4 business units, no need to do any kind of transactions, 4th business unit. So I need to close that 4th business unit. I need to suspend. How can you suspend that?
I don't know the steps.
Yeah, no worry. Go to dimensions. Okay. Under that financial dimensions we have. From there we will create a number of business units, departments, cost centers. If suppose I'm asking you business about business unit, go to dimensional values. Okay. From there, general tab we have. Okay. General tab. Under general tab, we have 2 setups. One is active from and active to is nothing but temporarily closed. Okay. If no need to use upcoming future, then we have one what is that restriction. Okay, I mean like disabled, enabled. Okay, suspend. Once you activate that suspend button, then it will be suspended permanently. Okay.
Okay.
Great. Tell me fixed asset life cycle.
Fixed asset. I haven't covered the. I haven't covered this module of fixed asset.
Definitely, as a finance guy, you need to learn these 2 modules mostly. Without these 2 modules knowledge, you can't survive in the real time. The one module is general ledger, the another module is fixed assets. These 2 modules are most very important to learn. Without this subject, okay, you cannot survive at all. Okay, no one will help in the real time. Trust me. Okay, no worry. Just concentrate and trying to learn. Okay. Okay. Fine. How many types of checks we have?
Sorry, sir. Actually, I haven't gone through this.
Yeah. Actually, 2 types of checks we have. The one is fixed, another one is free. Okay. Fixed type of check only Indian peoples are using. Okay. Fixed one.
Okay.
Fixed one is Indian peoples are using. Free is foreigners. Okay.
Okay.
Great. Remind. Okay. How to create checks?
Sir, I remember that we cannot create check, but then we can authorize for a disbursement payment. As in when we have
I'm
to
not
select a
asking
disbursement
about
type of.
journals. I'm not asking about journals or any kind of payments. I'm asking simply how to create checks.
Sorry, sir.
Okay. In cash and bank module, select any one bank and edit. Okay. In the action panel, we have one setup called check layout. First of all, we have to create check layout. Under that layout, okay, we have one setup called checks. Just click on checks. From there, you will create from to 2. I mean, for example, 1 to 20 checks. Just click OK. The checks will be automatically created. Okay. How to do vendor payment through check? Vendor payment through check. I'm asking about journal, vendor payment journal. Through check, how can you pay?
I forgot the step, sir. So
I think you
trying
need
to
to learn
recall.
much and more. Okay.
Okay.
Please concentrate and trying to cover all the concepts. Okay.
Okay.
In this interview, I'm asking only about basics. Okay.
Right.
Do you need to know all this kind of stuff? Okay. Just elaborate the configurations and setups and navigations in depth. If suppose, uh, if you take calendar, okay, just dig it from basic to advanced level. Where it will be impacted, why we use the calendars, what are all the difference in that. Okay. You take any kind of scenario, just dig it as soon as possible and find out the number of scenarios to create. Okay. At that time only you get aware on that. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Without practice, you can't do anything. Okay. Great. Great. Why we use vendor raising reports?
To prioritize the work.
Vendor raising reports. How to create vendor raising reports?
I'm sorry. I don't know the.
How to define payment schedules?
Sorry, sir. I don't have an answer to that.
Okay, no worry. Explain about vendor master. What are all the mandatory setups in it?
Sorry, sir. I
You
cannot
don't know?
recall right now.
No worry, no worry. How to identify the unsettled transactions for a vendor? You don't know?
No, sir. I don't.
No worry. How to check the vendor balances for each and every vendor?
No, sir.
You don't know?
No, sir. I forgot this step.
No worry, no worry. How many ways to acquire fixed assets?
I don't.
You don't know? Fine, fine, fine. uh, Explain about accounts payable. Why we use that accounts payable? What are all the functionality in it?
Accounts payable. We use that to track all the vendor payments, sir.
Okay, great. Too much functionality we have, right? Under accounts payable,
I mean, I just lost all the
payments, payment
uh,
schedules, okay, payment transfers, terms of delivery, okay, invoice matching, matching policies, purchase policies, okay, vendor aging reports, okay, vendor payment journals, purchase order, line item selected, confirmation, okay, product receipt, invoice, payments, multiple deliveries, multiple invoices in a single purchase order, okay, too much functionality, okay, same as like as that in accounts receivable, right? Customer master creations,
yes,
schedules, customer raising reports, okay, payments, same for both vendor and customer, okay, remaining setups are the same. But here the thing is only the difference is customer and vendor. Okay. Accounts payable
yes,
under is purchase order. Accounts receivable the under is sales order process. Right. You need to track all the thing until get the payment done
okay,
from both sides. You need to track. Okay. If I am planning to buy 1 lakh worth of goods from purchase order, but I don't have that much of money to pay at a single payment. Right. At that time, I need to go with the EMI. Right.
right,
Yeah. At that time, we need to create payment schedule. Okay. And vendor aging, we need to track. Okay. EMI is nothing but every month we need to pay.
yes,
Right. That's what we are creating this much of setups. Okay.
yes.
Okay. How to create business unit? Just tell me the navigation. That's it. From where to create business unit.
Business unit as in creating legal entities. I'm confused.
I'm asking simply how to create business unit and from where to create business unit.
Mm, I'm sorry, sir. I
This is
forgot.
only 25 to 30% of question basic. I mean like 6 months to 1.5 year level candidate. I'm asking. Okay. But too much impacts is there, too much reportings is there, okay, too much business functionality is there, P2P cycle, OTC cycles, okay, enter P2P entries, enter OTC entries, okay. Do you remain all that after the interview? Just go and dig it, okay.
Okay,
Whatever I'm asking in this interview, just note it down, prepare well, okay. uh,
okay,
Next, year-end closings, okay, year-end closing report,
okay,
okay, configurations and the business functionality, how to take the reports. Okay. Don't forget to learn month
okay,
end report as well as year end report. Okay.
okay.
Next, consolidation, how to perform the consolidation. Okay, if we have subsidiaries, okay, at the time of legal entity creation, we have two setups to enable if we have sub companies. Okay, financial elimination process, financial consolidation process. We need to enable two setups at the time of legal entity creation. Okay, after the functionality, whatever we learned up to now, okay, month end consolidation should be performed. Okay, all companies in a single shot. That is nothing but consolidation report. That you need to learn how to prepare, how to configure, what are all the navigations involved in that to prepare very flexible consolidation report at a single shot. How to eliminate the internal entries. Okay, that you need to learn. Okay, next. After posting any entry successfully, okay, how to track the transactions, how to check the transactions from where. If suppose I done vendor payment through check, the journal will be posted successfully. After that, we need to track, right? Whether it is
Yes.
debted or not, whether it is credited or not. Okay. That is, if suppose the transaction will be wrong. Okay. So at that time, we need to reversal the transaction or we need to cancel the payment. These are all the things you need to learn. Okay. N number of journals we have. Vendor payment journal. Okay. Daily journal, cashback journal, okay, customer payment journal, fixed asset journal, acquisition adjustments, depreciations, disposals, scrap, okay. You need to learn all up to, I think, 35 to 40 journals you need to learn from different, okay, proposals, settlements, pending settlements, okay, check payment, how to do check payment, how to do cash payment, okay. These are all the things you need to learn, okay. When you get confidence on GL fixed asset, then don't worry about the success. Definitely you will get success soon. When you are aware on two models mostly. Okay. ఇక్కడ మనం చెప్పలేమని కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవ్వద్దు. నువ్వు ఇంటర్వ్యూకి వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ ఏంద్రా అంటే అసలు ఐ అబ్సల్యూట్లీ వెరీ అప్రిషియేట్ టు యూ. మనకి ఏంటంటే అవతల రియల్ టైమ్ ఉన్న ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ మీద ఏ క్వశ్చన్స్ పడతాయి మీ ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ మీద. ఓకే, మీ ఎబిలిటీ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ చెప్పారు కదా, ఆ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ లో కొన్ని చేంజెస్ ఉన్నాయి. మీ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ హైయర్ క్వాలిఫికేషన్ ఏది ఉందో దాన్ని మాత్రమే మీరు చెప్పండి. ఓకే, బీకామ్ ఇంటర్ 10th నో నీడ్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. వెన్ యు ఆర్ ట్రైంగ్ టు ఫ్రెషర్ యాజ్ ఎ ఫ్రెషర్, అట్ దట్ టైమ్ యూ నీడ్ టు ఎలాబరేట్. Why the cause is you don't have any real-time experience, right? Can't elaborate to explain any projects, either implementation or support. We don't have that much of knowledge. We don't have real time. So we need to explore ourselves. So that's why you need to switch all the things as a fresher. But coming to experience, have experience, okay? So based on your experiences, you need to explain about your introduction. That is enough to tackle. ఎప్పుడైతే మీరు ఇంట్రడక్షన్ ఇప్పుడు ఇంప్లిమెంటేషన్ మీరు ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే ఎస్డిఎల్సి అనే సైకిల్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ సైకిల్లో మీరు ఎక్కడ ప్రాక్టీస్ చేసి ప్రతి ఒక్క ఫేజ్ లో మీకు ఏం జరుగుతుందో మీరు క్లారిటీగా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలి. రేపు ఉదయనే మీరు ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ పెట్టి అక్కడికి వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత స్టక్ అయిపోతారు. యువేటీలో ఏం జరుగుతుంది, ప్రాసెస్ ఎందుకు జరుగుతుంది, రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ చేంజ్ అయినప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలంటే కథం అక్కడే మిమ్మల్ని షార్ట్ లిస్ట్ చేసేస్తాడు 5 minutes లో. ఐ థింక్ హీఈస్ నాట్ ఏ జెన్యూన్. ఐ థింక్ హీ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ నాలెడ్జ్. ఓకే, బట్ వాళ్ళకి ఏంటంటే ఇంటర్వ్యూ డ్యూరేషన్ 25 to 30 minutes ఉంటుంది కాబట్టి మిమ్మల్ని మేనేజ్ చేస్తారు ఆ ఇంటర్వ్యూలో. ఓకే, గుర్తుపెట్టుకో. మీరు చెప్పే ఇంట్రడక్షన్ అప్ టు 4 to 5 minutes వరకు మీ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ క్లియర్ కట్ నాన్ స్టాప్ ఎక్కడ మీరు స్టక్ అవ్వకుండా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయాలి. పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా మీ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ మీరు పర్ఫామ్ చేస్తే ఇంటర్వ్యూ దగ్గర అక్కడే మీకు గుడ్ విల్ వస్తుంది. అందులోనే మీకు 50% షార్ట్ లిస్ట్ చేస్తాడు. రిమైనింగ్ మీరు ఏ మాడ్యూల్స్ మీద అవేర్ ఉందో ఆ మాడ్యూల్స్ మీద క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతారు. ఓకే, ఇన్ డీటెయిల్ నేర్చుకో, ప్రాబ్లం ఏం లేదు. కొంచెం సబ్జెక్ట్ గెయిన్ చేయి. గెయిన్ చేసిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి మాకు ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఇవ్వు. ఓకే. అప్పుడు ఇంప్రూవ్ చేసుకో ఒకసారి.
ఓకే.
ఓకే. ఆల్ ది బెస్ట్. ఓకే. డన్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
యా. ఫైన్.
Bye.
డూ యూ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్?
లేదన్న, ఏం క్వశ్చన్స్ లేదు. కానీ యాక్చువల్‌గా నా దగ్గర ప్రోడక్ట్ నాలెడ్జ్ లేదన్న. అంటే తక్కువ టైంలో ఫాస్ట్‌గా వాళ్ళు క్లోజ్ చేసింది. అండ్ ఆ టైంలో కూడా నేను కొంచెం సిక్ ఉండే. సో, అవన్నీ నేను చేయలేకపోయినా, ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయలేకపోయినా.
నో
సో,
వరీ.
అదొక బ్యాక్‌లాగ్ ఉందన్న.
మంచి సజెస్టర్‌ని మీట్ అవ్వు. మంచిగా ప్రాపర్ కోచింగ్ తీసుకో. 1-45 డేస్‌లో మాక్సిమం నీకు ఆపర్చునిటీ వస్తది. ఓకే. నీకు ఎక్కడ కన్వీనియంట్ ఉంటే అక్కడ ఫస్ట్ అయితే నీకు గ్రౌండ్ లెవెల్ ప్రాక్టీస్ ఉండాలి.
ఆ!
సెటప్స్ అన్ని డిగ్ చేసి మొత్తం నేర్చుకో. నావిగేషన్స్ ఎక్కడ పనిచేస్తున్నాయి, పారామీటర్స్ ఎవ్రీ మాడ్యూల్‌కి పారామీటర్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఎక్కడ పెడితే మనకి ఎక్కడ అవుట్‌పుట్ వస్తుంది. ఎక్కడ మనకి ఎర్రర్ వస్తుందంటే బ్యాక్ ఎండ్ ప్రీరిక్విజిట్స్ ఏముంటాయి, ఏ కన్ఫిగరేషన్ మనం మిస్టేక్ చేస్తే ఇక్కడ మనకు డైలాగ్ బాక్స్ వస్తుందనేది మీరు ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి. దట్స్ వాట్ బేసిక్ లెర్నింగ్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ డూ యూ హావ్ ఎనీ?
నో అన్న.
ఓకే. ఫైన్. ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అన్న. బై.
బై.